out here on the West Coast.
Eighth inning, tie game here in Anaheim, 3-3. Rays versus the Angels.
Long Beach State University. And guys,
Sam Bachman's out,
Coach TJ as
facing
well,
Cedric Mullins.
Stories of Longo. You learn about all
on Mullins, who's 2 for 2 on the day.
To make him not only a first
Bachman in his first inning of work has an ERA at 1.99 so far this year with 34 Ks. But he's missed on his first 2 pitches to Mullins. 2-0.
In less than a month, we'll have much more from TJ and John coming up next month as well, fellas.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that again as the Rays honor Evan Longoria.
2-0, that's a ball outside, ball 3. Bachman losing Mullins to start his day. Mullins is 2 singles. He got hit by a pitch and stole a bag. 3-0 delivery. Strike at the top of the zone. 98 sinker. Bachman knocked his one back in the count.
Bachman, 26-year-old right-hander.
How about that? 55%
3-1.
slider.
Down and in. Ball 4. Cedric Mullins draws a leadoff walk to start the top of the 8th. And as I say for pitchers, leadoff walks, never good. Here's Junior to the plate.
Junior can get it going, and when you look at Bachman, he has gone now 13 consecutive innings.
He's hitless so far.
Without giving up
He grounded to a double play, struck out, and grounded out.
Coming out of the pen, but the leadoff walk, not too good for him. And let's see if the
Mullins at first.
Rays get
He's going right away. Holy crap. Strike 1 without even a throw. Mullins steals second, wasting no time.
He could have walked in.
Yeah.
And now he's in scoring position.
Wow.
I think that right here, look at
What a hot start.
Lead, times it perfectly, and I think he only slid, Dwayne, to not run through the bag like Joe Adell did.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Oh, one, Junior! Deep left field! Junior! 2-run homer! And the Rays take a 5-3 lead in the 8th.
Junior Caminero connects.
That pitch was down and he only hit it at 96, but it had enough carry to leave the building. And the Rays take a 5-3 lead in the 8th.
Good about that one. Been some frustration recently, and he unleashed that shot.
Number 15 on the year for Junior.
Here's Chandler Simpson.
Chandler trying to bunt his way on. Throwing from the catcher spot and making the play.
Porter to Shadowell. Let's take another look at the Caminero home run.
Yeah, maybe Sam Bachman's
Porter.
still a little chapped about giving up the stolen base because he hung a breaking ball. That was a breaking ball that hung in. That was backing up.
Yeah,
on
it's a
him.
breaking ball
And
in, and
Caminero,
Junior hit it
pull
out.
the hands in and get enough of it. Watch the hands come in as this breaking ball starts heading in towards him. And he's able to swat it out, get it out of there, get back on track. First home run. This is his 11th game. First home run.
Richie
out of the last
takes
10.
a strike.
Pitch to Palacios.
Junior's still thanking the heavens above for that home run.
Runs that Bachman has given up in a couple of weeks.
Richie hits it hard, right field, and that's a base hit down the line. He's going to try for 2. The throw in from Adele is late, and Richie's got a double.
So Palacios with his 5th double of the year. And he's in scoring position now with only 1 out.
Number 15, Ben Williamson.
There's still no one out in the
That
inning.
pitch was just kind of rolled in right on the inside corner. Nice job by Palacios. Clear the hips and get that ball down the line. And then good hustle. Joe Adell's got a good throwing arm out there in right field, but no chance to get Richie.
Here is Ben Williamson.
Chad, let's hold it right now. Tell him, didn't that feel good? Didn't that feel good to hit that ball out into the stands? You give the fans souvenirs, you give us runs. Good job, kid.
First home run since the Detroit series.
Actually, no, there isn't out. I forgot. Chandler bunted out.
Ben Williams.
Bachman looks at second and fires a strike to Williamson. Sinker, bottom of the zone. 0-1.
Williamson homered in the 4th inning.
Ben Williamson took a ball out of here in the 4th. And the 0-1 pitch. Big bouncer to third, coming in and making the play.
Throw to first for the out.
As Shotwell nearly
Shields
dropped it.
moves up to third.
A great play from the third baseman.
He'll be there. Two
Oh,
gone.
it's Guzman,
Another
Denzel Guzman.
We'll try to get him home. Yeah, the last home run for Caminero had been on the
Here's Hunter Fiducia.
Detroit series.
2 ground outs in the line now as Richie moved over to third.
At the end of
After
May.
that great charging play from Guzman. Fiducia takes a changeup outside, ball
It's
1.
ball 1. And the big home run delivered in the 8th inning today.
1-0 delivery. Down the middle, strike 1. Sinker at 99, right down the pipe. Evens the count up.
Let's take a look at Junior Caminero. His home runs by
And Junior's got
pitch stops,
15
stat
home
pass
runs, 9 on fastballs, 5 on
You see
breaking
fastballs
balls,
leading the
and
way.
1
The
on
breaking
off
ball
speed.
There, gain 1. Now he's got 5. 1 off the off
Fiducia,
speed.
a little
Return.
late swing.
Changeups and splits.
For strike 2.
That's about. That falls right in line with a young hitter. A young hitter that can handle the fastball. You spin him a breaking ball, he'll hit.
Bachman trying to get out of this inning without giving up another run. Payoff pitch to Fiducia. Downstairs, and the count's evened up.
Fiducia takes that one down. 2-2.
Two. Up, and the count's full.
The count is full.
Full count delivery coming from Bachman to Fiducia. Foul away. We'll do it again.
Do it again.
Victor Mesa Jr. on deck for the Rays. He'll either be coming up now or coming up in the 9th. Maybe a little bit later than now as Bachman steps off. Full count. Ground ball through in the right base hit. Hunter Fiducia's got an RBI single. It scores Richie, and it's 6-3 Rays in the 8th.
Making it a 3-run inning. And the Rays now lead 6-3. So the Rays go right to work.
So a 3-run 8th off Sam Bachman.
2-run homer by Caminero. Double by Palacios. RBI single Fiducia. Victor Mesa Jr.
First pitch to the 9-hitter. Mesa's a slider for strike 1.
Here's right fielder. Single.
Oh, Craig Kimbrell's with the
Again
Rays.
in the 8th.
He's in the Rays bullpen after starting the year with the Mets. Mesa rocks one hard. Right field, no doubt about it, that's gone. Victor Mesa Jr. with a 2-run homer, his second of the season. And the Rays are pouring it on in the 8th. It's 8-3.
The year for the Rays. Fiducia scores in front of him. And the Rays have broken this one open here in the 8th inning.
What about the sound of the ball coming off that bat? I mean, that's where you didn't even wonder.
Yeah, that ball had a great sound off the bat.
Walk to open the inning, and since then, home run, double, single, and a home run. All of that around a bunt attempt thrown out at first.
That ball was
Ground
down,
ball
and
at
Mesa didn't miss it.
third. Angels break up the conference on the mound.
That ball was destroyed.
After a visit from
Woo!
pitching coach.
See ya.
There's a missile.
Rays order flips over to the top. Here's Yandy.
And here's Yandy Diaz, the 8th hitter to come to the plate in the inning.
Yandy takes a ball up. Called. Strike 1. Friendly call for the Angels. Makes it 0-1 on Yandy, who's hitless so far in 4 at-bats. Whoa, way up and in. That backs up Yandy, straightens him out, and the count's evened up.
With that on-base streak going. The walk in yesterday's game last night to continue.
1-1 offering.
0 for 4 so far in this one.
Outside for ball 2.
Ball 2. 2-1. Here's the box for the Rays lineup today. Total of 8 runs.
Yandy's the only Ray who hasn't got a hit today, but he may get on here as Bachman keeps missing up and in. It's ball 3 on Yandy. 3-1's your count.
Good reach base in 26 consecutive games, dating back to May the 12th.
And the 3-1 is up. Ball 4. Yandy draws a 2-out walk. And the Rays are going to try and do some more damage here against Bachman and the Angels. A 27-game on-base streak for Yandy. 36 hits, 14 walks, and 23 RBIs during this streak.
But now he's got 2 at 27. Getting it done a lot of different ways. I like this number right here. Being very productive on the course of that streak. Driving in 23 runs. He's got 7 doubles, 7 home runs. Part of the 36 hits. Walking 14 times. He's just doing it all. And that goes back, and we've talked about it during the course of this streak. That goes back to when his batting average for the first time all season had dipped below 300. Went down to 293. He had 2 consecutive. Imagine this. 2 games in a row in Toronto. He went 0 for 5.
Yeah.
0 for what? Well, he's made up for lost ground since then.
Well, he opened this day hitting 325, which
Here's
was
Jonathan Aranda.
but he's been atop the league
As the Rays have batted around, Aranda's got a multi-hit day. Theme of the day for the Rays. Strike up and in, 99 sinker.
Aranda,
A double, single, and a run scored for Jonathan Aranda.
They have scored 5 times.
Tapped foul, Aranda in an 0-2 hold.
0-2.
Payoff pitch from Bachman to Aranda. Downstairs, ball 1. Aranda's trying to battle back. That's a good start.
Down, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2. Upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Aranda.
30-pitch inning for Bachman.
Swing and a miss. He got him on a slider. Jonathan Aranda's gone, but the Rays bat around in the 8th and blow this game wide open. 2-run homer for Junior, an RBI single for Fiducia, and then another 2-run homer for Mesa. 8-3 Rays after a 5-run 8th.
Do you know what?
Well, the Rays will wrap
Bottom of the
up
8th.
against the Angels,
And
then
the Rays are heading
into
to
Los Angeles proper, and they will be
Dodgerland to face the Dodgers.
Led by Shohei Ohtani. The series will begin tomorrow. We will see Ohtani. It would appear he'll work from the mound on Wednesday.
Bottom of the 8th, and here's Craig
That's
Kimbrough
a
out.
here.
Yeah.
3 o'clock mid-afternoon back home. Prime time.
Yep. Rick Kimbrell's going to take over on the mound here at the bottom of the
Kimbrough
8th.
takes the ball
For the
up
Rays.
for ball 1.
Well, the Dodgers 45 and 27 for the year. Second best record in the
Shohei
majors.
versus
Freddie
Shane
Freeman
on
continues to
Wednesday.
get it
That's going to be
done.
fun.
Shohei Ohtani as a hitter and a pitcher.
1-0, and Adele fouls it straight back for strike 1.
There's Craig Kimbrell's career numbers. 440 saves in his career with a 265 earned run average.
How about the
1-1 delivery.
14 strikeouts per night?
Upstairs, ball 2.
Yeah.
That looks like a typo.
Yeah, you could see for a season or 2 or 3, but for your career,
Yeah. Those are such huge numbers. Fastball, sweeper, curve.
Oh, he hit him.
he hits Adele.
Joe Adele's on to start the
2-1
inning
pitch.
after getting hit.
That's the last thing he wanted to do.
Ball took off on him. Kimbrel's got that unique arm slot, kind of lower 3/4. It gets underneath the baseball right there, and it just runs in. Adele doesn't have a chance. Catches him right in the top of that left wrist.
Shonowell due up here. He's been hit by a pitch twice today. The Rays
Here's Nolan Shonowell, who's been plunked
batters.
twice. He's 0 for 1
Shonowell last time up grounded out to first.
with a ground out. Upstairs to start off Shonowell, ball 1.
Shonowell came into the game hitting .260 with 4 home runs.
Aranda holding Adele at first. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0.
Missed by Kimbrel. 2-0.
There's a strike. Fastball inside part of the plate. Kimbrel notches one in his favor. Two ones inside, ball 3.
It's a 3-ball, 1 strike count.
Shonowell slides out of the way of that inside pitch. Kimbrel looking a little out of control to start. Timeout, Shonowell.
Shonowell calling time to there's something on the helmet.
Three, 1 delivery. Down the middle, full count.
So full count. Good batter and now a 3-2 count. 9 pitches in.
Full count delivery. And he missed. Ball 4. Shonowell's on.
And
2 on to start the bottom of the 8th for the Angels. After Adele got hit and Shonowell walked.
Is Los Angeles base runners, and they have 2 on a hit batter and a walk. And Kyle Snyder will take a walk out to the mound.
Yeah, those are the ones that hurt. That's why Kyle Snyder going out there trying to get this inning back, back in hand. The unforced errors, a couple of base hits, that's one thing, but you can't defend the hit by pitch. You can't defend the walk. You do have the 5-run lead, but we saw how quickly the Rays put 5 on the board.
Yeah, it can happen in a hurry, and that's what Kyle Snyder's out there trying to prevent.
Seven balls to 3 strikes from Kimbrel. Denzer Guzman's up.
To the dugout. Denzer Guzman. Last year with the Angels and back up now.
Guzman takes a called strike 1 sweeper. Just above the zone, and a friendly call for the Rays makes it 0-1.
Down there with 12 home runs. You can also run 9 stolen bases. There's a hit, the run batted in.
A 1 and a swing and a miss and a high heater. Guzman in an 0-2 hole.
Kimbrel
5 for 11 this
Get that
series is
first
Denzer
out.
Guzman.
Guzman, a good
Man,
series
nice
against
charging
the Rays,
play
5 of
in the
11.
top of the 8th. And the payoff. is down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One-two delivery. Guzman, a high fly ball to shallow right field, and the play's going to be made by Victor Mesa as Richie came out to try and get it, but then he fell down to let Mesa have it.
Well, that's how you know you've taken charge of a situation completely. The other guy just folds up and goes down. Just goes down like
Mesa's got a nice tattoo on the back of his neck.
Right here, just go into the fetal position like a big bear's coming.
Trying to make himself as small as possible.
Here's Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
Madrigal takes a high heater for ball 1.
Pitch is too high.
Want to offer it. Up and outside, 2-0 on Madrigal.
Again. He's facing his 4th hitter. He's been behind 3 of them.
Hitters count for Madrigal. The 2-0 is outside, ball 3.
Way behind now, Madrigal. 3 balls, no strikes.
Rio pitch. Could be loaded right here. And ball 4. Bases are loaded. A 4-pitch walk to Madrigal. And with 1 out, the Angels have a chance to get some runs here off Kimbrel.
The borderline pitch. Let's take another look at that.
That was on the borderline. Could have went either way, and it went the Angels' way.
Kevin Cash comes out.
Kevin Cash is going to come out to get Craig Kimbrel, and that's the right thing to do.
Kimbrel will depart. We'll be back with a new Rays pitcher in a moment.
Craig Kimbrel coming out of the game, Clevenger coming in, and you got to wonder how many more games does Craig Kimbrel have left in his career.
8th inning, 8-3, the Rays in Los
Bottom of the
Angeles
8th, 1 out,
against
and the
Angels
bases are
before they
loaded.
started series
Garrett Clevenger
against
comes
the
out to
Dodgers.
try and calm things here for the Rays.
And a big spot for Garrett Clevenger.
Clevenger, the lefty's got an ERA at 5.74 this year in 15.2 innings pitched, with a 22 strikeout season so
Clevenger
far.
on. Walton, the left-handed hitter, is going to be lifted, and Trey Mancini will pinch hit for him.
Trey Mancini will pinch hit for Walton,
Every base.
as the bases are full of Angels.
Clevenger, the 5th pitcher for the Rays in this game.
First pitch from Mancini, or from Clevenger to Mancini. Tapped foul, strike 1.
Fouls the first one. Mancini with 1 at bat here against Clevenger. 0 for 1 in his career against the Rays lefty.
0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got the slider by him to put Mancini in 0-2 hole. Adele at third, Shonowell at second, Madrigal at first. Payoff pitch from Clevenger to Mancini. He struck him out.
There.
Blew the sinker by him at 99. Clevenger gets Mancini on 3 pitches for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, without a
He's
doubt.
1 out away
Clevenger comes into an impossible situation
from
with the bases juiced here.
getting out of this bases
And boy, he
loaded
comes
jam
right
for the
through
Rays.
Mancini and saves the best for last. 99 powers it right by him, top of the zone. That's the thing with Clevenger. You know, you saw his numbers. Yeah, ERA a little elevated. The whip much too high at over 1.5. But in just over 15 innings of work, he did have the 22 strikeouts. So that speaks to the stuff. You know he's got good stuff. It's about being able to command it and to be able to be in that zone. And when he is, he's not a lot of fun to face.
Logan Porter, the
Bases
catcher, will be
loaded.
lifted in favor
2
of
outs.
Oswald
Logan
Peraza.
Porter is lifted for Oswald Peraza.
Loaded, 2 gone.
First pitch to Peraza
Clevenger
is inside. Ball 1.
dismissed there. A ball, no strikes.
Peraza now on the 9th spot.
One prior at bat against the Rays left-hander Clevenger. Grounded out.
1-0 delivery. That's called the ball and no challenge from the Rays.
Another potential
Friendly
challenge
call for the
right
Angels
there.
makes it 2-0 on Peraza.
It could have been 1-1.
Ryan Baker's up in the Rays bullpen.
And the Rays have 2 challenges. They would have won that one. It would have been 1-1 on the count.
Hitters count. Fouled off himself.
Now we get back.
2-1.
Yeah, we've seen the Rays in the past be very aggressive, and they have not been so today.
No, it's funny how it goes in waves. They'll be very aggressive, and then all of a sudden there feels like there's a reluctance. Maybe you miss a couple in some low leverage
2-1
situations, and it gets
delivery.
talked about, and guys then all of a sudden back off from using it.
Upstairs. Called strike 2. And a challenge from Peraza. Both teams have 2 challenges remaining, and Peraza's going to lose that one. That caught the top of the zone.
The pitch is a strike. The count is 2-2. Los Angeles has 1 challenge remaining.
So the count 2-2, just a piece of that zone up.
That was a late
2
strike call.
strikes.
Payoff pitch from Clevenger to Peraza.
Clevenger to
Way upstairs, and the count's full.
pressure on that one. He struck out Mancini with 99.
And this
went
is the
up
biggest
way
pitch
out
of the
the
day
zone
so
with
far.
98 there.
Full
The
count.
count is full.
If Peraza walks, that brings in a run because there's nowhere to put him. And the top of the order's coming up with a chance to tie the game. Big pitch. Got him looking! Slider on the outside edge, and Peraza's challenging again. He's going to lose both challenges.
Both challenges here.
And the Angels are going to have no challenges in the 9th. Strike 3 looking.
And that's
And Peraza's just staring.
the edge. So the strikeout is confirmed. And the
He's
Rays
gone.
out of that.
And there's no more challenges for the
Bases
Angels.
loaded.
Garrett Clevenger strikes out 2, 1 swinging and 1 looking.
The ninth. There it is, right there on the outside
Oswald
corner.
Peraza
8-3
just did a
Rays.
horrific thing, burning both their challenges, and Kurt Suzuki is not pleased.
To the top of the ninth
9th inning, and the
with
Rays
that
lead by
5-run
5.
eighth. It was Cedric Mullins who led off that inning.
Cedric
He
Mullins
led
leads off the 9th inning just like he did in the 8th against Ryan Zefferjohn, who misses up and away.
Takes
Ball 1.
as a ball. Mullins, Caminero, and Simpson coming up.
1-0, and Mullins pops it sky high on the infield, fighting the sun, and making the play is Madrigal for the first out of the inning.
And like that, Mullins is out number 1.
And now here's Junior.
Junior Caminero, who hit the 2-run home run, is 15th of the year.
2-run homer in the 8th for Junior. That is giving the Rays this lead. They look like they'll try to not relinquish for the rest of the day.
Zefferjohn out there.
Zefferjohn misses with a fastball
Pitch is down.
down and away. Ball 1.
Zefferjohn, the 6th pitcher of the game for the Angels.
1-0. Junior, a hard hit, ground ball right to short. Neto to first. And Junior's retired for the second out of the inning.
Number 2.
Logan O'Hoppy's now catching.
And it will be Chandler Simpson. Picked up
It's now
2
Chandler to the
RBIs,
plate.
opened the
He's
score
1
for
for
the
4.
Rays back in the 3rd with a base hit. Driving in 2.
With a 2-run hit. And That sweeper's called. Strike one. Chandler's not going to challenge. Friendly call for the Angels makes it 0-1.
Maybe the Rays were told no challenges.
Maybe, I mean, it would seem that way.
That was
A two-run single in the third.
It wasn't borderline.
For Chandler. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. He swings over a slider down and in. Chandler's in an 0-2 hole.
Slider had some depth and good break to it.
Zephyr-John trying to get through this inning in 7 pitches. Here's the payoff. Up the stairs. Ball 1. Fastball way high.
There, 97.
One, two, and call the ball, and the Angels don't have any challenges.
The ball and the count goes to 2-2.
Oh, Hoppy wanted some challenges. He's looking in the dugout, probably at Oswald Peraza for burning both of them. That was strike 3.
99. He's tapping. He doesn't have. They don't have any challenges left.
That's a full count now as Zephyr-John pulls a sweeper way wide.
He wasted
But yeah, friendly call for the Angels, or Rays, has this count full when it would be strike 3 if they had a challenge. Full count. Got him looking that time. Sweeper in there, freezes Chandler to end the inning. And it's a 10-pitch 9th inning for Ryan Zephyr-John. Getting through it, and the Angels will have the top of their order up. Neto, Trout, Siri. 2 up in the bottom of the 9th, down by 5. Bottom of the 9th, 8-3 Rays lead the Angels. And Brian Baker's out to try and finish this one.
Well, Brian Baker,
Baker's got 18 saves in 21 opportunities with an ERA at 1.98. That trade with the Orioles is working out very well. And Baker fires a strike to Big Papa Zach Neto, 0-1.
Mostly the fastball, the changeup, and you can see that he uses those 2 pitches 95% of the time. The slider very occasional.
0-1 to Neto is popped up, and that's going to be in the seats. Neto's in an 0-2 hole.
Field seats. 0-2. The Rays wrapping up the series against the Angels. They'll play the Dodgers Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Payoff pitch from Baker to Neto. Launch to left field, but foul. And some young fans in pursuit. They get close, but another young fan got it.
The Wednesday game, 2 night games and a day game against the Dodgers.
0-2. Down and away, ball 1. Neto notches 1 in the count.
Will be Shane McClanahan against Shohei Ohtani. A great day matchup there.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with an inside changeup. Neto down swing for the first out of the bottom of the 9th.
Take a look at the matchups in the Dodgers series.
Monday, Martinez versus Lauer. Tuesday, Rasmussen versus Robleski. And then Wednesday, Shane versus
And then
Shohei.
you got Drew Rasmussen against Robleski. It's a pretty good matchup.
Gonna have some fun matchups
And then you've got
through this Rays-Dodgers series. Who knows? Could be a rematch of the World Series in 2020 this year. Who knows? Both teams are really good this season. Mike Trout takes a strike against Brian Baker. Oh, 1.
He's 2 outs away from
Upstairs. Oh, called strike 2, and Mike Trout can't challenge. Friendly call for the Rays. Puts Trout in an 0-2 hole.
Baker.
And honestly, I don't mean to keep griping about Oswald Peraza's wasting both the Angels' challenges. It's Trout in his career versus Baker's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. But wasting both your challenges in your at-bat, as Trout fouls one off the back of the screen.
Swing there at 99.
Wasting both your ABS challenges in your own at-bat is one of the most selfish things you could do in sports. Now, I don't see how it's not. That's really selfish. 0-2. Ball 1. Fastball up.
Heat on that one, 99. Up out of the zone.
And the 1-2 is, called strike 3 on a high changeup. Friendly call for the Rays again, sends Trout to the dugout looking. And the Angels are down to their final out.
In one at-bat, watch where this pitch is. It's not close.
Yeah, it's not even close.
But you'll take it.
They will indeed. The 10th strikeout for Rays pitching.
Last hope for the Angels is the former Ray, Jose Siri.
So with 2
He's
gone,
0 for
here
1.
is Jose Siri.
And Siri swings and misses at a fastball at 99. Baker coming out and attacking right away.
Swing through on the miss up.
Siri walked in the 5th. Besides that, he's 0 for 1. Oh, it hit him. Siri's on. Fastball hit him. Now with 2 outs, the Angels get a base runner in the 9th.
Was hit by a pitch. That's the last thing Baker wanted to do.
That brings up Joe Adell.
It gets tight in there.
So it's Adele.
Adell with a big swing and a miss on a down and in changeup for strike 1.
Well, Adele has been on
He's 2 for 2.
Single, a walk, an RBI single, and the hard way hit by a
2 singles, an RBI, a walk, and a run scored. 0-1, Adell hits it up the middle, right to second. Richie throws, and Adell's out, and that's your ball game. The Rays score 5 in the 8th and down the Angels 8-3 on this Sunday afternoon in June. Thank you all for watching. See you later. I'll be out. Peace.
Out